Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Northside Plow with Pop.1 Podcast. Here, my boy Alexander Valido.
Welcome back.
And my boy Bryan Ha.
Hello.
Episode 52.
52.
Feels good. We've been doing a lot lately.
Yeah.
And our last episode was really good. Not as long as the episode before that.
What a shame.
We're going to think about that for just a long time. Like, that was such a
movie. A Marvel movie.
I think somebody actually commented that you guys dropped a video longer than the Avengers movies, which is cool. And making movies, I guess, is what we're doing because everybody's remembering what's going on. We're having an experience right now that not a lot of people get to, experience, and it's actually very fun. And me and Brian went to a card show yesterday, and we were really talking about just how fun all of this is. And I think that this is just going to last a very long time because all three of us are really just having a very fun time.
Great time.
We love coming in here, sitting down, talking to the people, and people love, I guess, waiting on us to record ourselves talking. But episode 52, we got a little bit to talk about with, I think some Naruto stuff, kind of got leaked. A few of the cards and stuff.
Some more art. Some more art got leaked. Yeah. So that's really cool.
We have God packs confirmed in OP17. And we're going to have a kind of a special read the room and a special deck doctor today.
Switching things up.
Talking about some, the word scalper. We bring this up a lot. We're going to try to clarify it one more time for everybody. And we have OP17 pre-release coming up. Yeah. So we need to sit back, talk about that. And I think the deck doctor is going to kind of help you guys get ready for the OP17 pre-release and
I'm gonna doctor your pre-release decks.
Yeah, help you out a little bit. So I think that's gonna be fun. But without further ado, let's just get right into episode 52 of the Pop.1 Podcast.
Let's do it.
All right, boys, welcome back. Before we get really too into things, I want to shout out Pop1podcast.com. You can go there and get some really cool t-shirts. Hand Shuffle Till You Die is gone. I forgot. Never mind about that. We have Ninja Warrior tee and the logo tee, and we're going to be coming up with more ideas to throw out there. A lot of people are really liking the Pop.1 Podcast clothing. Everything's going well, I guess, with that. It's been fun with that as well, talking about recording and doing merch. It's working out. So if you want to get some cool shirts, go to pop1podcast.com. Another thing that I need to talk about is the giveaway. You ready to give this away, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just taking so long. I'm ready. Help us get to 5,000.
What's funny at the card show, somebody was like, I'm ready for that box, man. I'm ready for 5,000 so I can get that box. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Nobody's ever said that to me in person yet. We're seeing it in the comments, so a lot of people are like really waiting on this. Yeah. So let's get to 5K soon. We'll be at 4K maybe by the time this video drops.
Maybe.
We're like very close.
Yeah.
And that's an accomplishment on its own. It's crazy.
It is.
Every time I just look at everything, I'm just like, what are we doing? This is nuts. It feels good. But, okay, guys, OP17 is
right around the corner for us.
It's coming up.
This weekend is pre-releases. Global release. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
I feel like we've already done that, but no, this is the time. We've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, when's the next core set after OP17?
When?
When is it released?
So the EV is coming out, and then OP18.
Yeah,
probably like the end of the year.
You're talking about core. You're talking about like
OP18.
I think from what I saw, the time from OP17 to OP18 is kind of short. Like not short. It's like 2.5 months.
Okay,
really?
Yeah,
because I was thinking it was a little longer.
The timeline. I think the timeline that they showed us was like roughly like 2.5 months.
Wow.
Well,
if I remember correctly.
it kind of brings like that discussion where people are like, One Piece sets, they're not that far apart, and I got to spend so much money every single time one comes out. It's just, I thought it would have been a little bit longer.
Well, I guess like it kind of lines up because if we do pre-release,
damn, November 20th.
Yeah, if we do pre-release, then it would be like roughly 3 months until the official release.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
So it kind of lines up.
I mean, it would be nice to have a good few month meta without having to worry about spending money on new
I mean, it
new
will
decks.
be. It won't be like 3 months, but it'll be like 2 months, I guess. But the EB stuff will be coming out in between that, correct?
Yeah.
So it's not really that long. I guess
And
that's a discussion.
no PRB in sight.
No,
Yeah,
and
no
I saw a
PRB.
video the other day that people were kind of like speculating that they're going to surprise us with something like that. But and that's going to be in the discussion for the Read the Room about them including certain things and certain products. And, like a reprint set, for example, do we really need another reprint set right now? I think that, I don't know. That's such a touchy topic right now.
I think they've done a good job of casually, implementing new cards to supplement old decks already.
Yeah.
Especially with this new starter decks that came out.
Oh, especially these new starter decks. Oh my god.
For example, the Kuzan starter deck, in and of itself was kind of like a PRB set because that completely revitalized the Kuzan deck from OP12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same thing with the Zoro starter deck, even though it more or less just helped out Mihawk. Yeah. And then, and then there was the SC21, which was around the new wave of decks, so we'll see.
It's the red support that I was saying that red needed.
Yeah. There was also that, I'm not sure, take it with a grain of salt, but we saw the post about the learn to play decks and 2 new ones.
Yes, new learn to play decks, which I think that product was really good. I think that was a product that the community
really
needed for. Because we always get this all the time. Like, new people coming into the shop, and they're like, hey, I want to learn how to play this game. Like, what should I get? And it's like, I don't want to tell you to go on TCG. If you're trying to just learn the game, right, and see if you like the game or whatever, and you're not on the sim, and you just want to kind of casually hang out with locals and stuff, pick up that learn to play deck. Or honestly, the way that they have the structure decks built now, just pick up any structure deck if you can get them. But the learn to play deck seemed like it was one of those items that you could find at the time when it was out. You could go to Walmart and there was always
plenty
4 or 5 sitting there.
Yeah, until they started scalping them for no reason.
It was so weird. But for a while, you could go there, and I think it'll be the same for this one. Obviously, people are going to try to scalp them in the beginning because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But eventually, they're just going to sit there for a little while. So when this comes out, go ahead and pick it up because it comes with 2 decks. You can actually find somebody else that doesn't know how to play and sit with them and do they do like a little story or a walkthrough.
Yeah, there's a walkthrough of it. Yeah,
It's cool.
The 2 leaders they picked were really good too.
The Ace and Luffy.
Yeah, it was the Skypea Luffy and then the mono red Ace from OP16.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that Ace deck is looking to be very, very meta relevant. And this comes out October 3rd. No, wait, I'm sorry. That was the last one.
Yeah, it's coming out. The picture that we saw said the week of Flame, September 18th.
Oh, really?
So it's coming out right when Red Ace will be
Meaning
meta
that
relevant.
they're probably going to be out there running
demos
and
Flame,
be able to get that. Yeah.
But how would they run demos if there's no GA?
Maybe
what's
they
going
won't
on?
then. I don't know.
What's going on?
I kind of feel like they're cooking something up. To tell you the truth, because
or we're just gonna be disappointed with these.
We probably will be. I'm just. Look, you guys are in. Congratulations. I'm still not in. So I'm sitting here trying to imagine how they're gonna make it.
What if
fun?
What if? How funny would it be if they told the entire world, "Hey, no GA," and then all these people show up that want to play, and they're like, "These are the real players." That still showed up.
Yeah,
you guys get the hell in.
Yeah, come on in. We did the
we tricked
let's go.
We tricked the whole world. We told them no GA, and then the real players, the ones that were not scalpers, actually showed up.
I know so many players that are going out there that aren't in the event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yourself.
So many. I'm one of them, but I thought that I was a rare breed. Dude, I didn't know this was a thing.
Because there's no shot that 5,000 filled up that fast.
Well, besides that, I'm positive local shops will capitalize on the excess traffic that's there and do some type of tournament for those people.
I mean, Dallas is a huge city. There's going to be tons of shops.
There's so many shops out there. Someone's going to do something.
Yeah. No, for sure.
You'll have fun.
If not, you can hang out with B-Pace at the One Piece shop in
Plano. Look, I'm going with my wife. Like you said, B-Pace is out there. My brother's out there, so I'm going to be with him. He just had his new baby, his new son.
Can't wait to meet him.
And, yeah, I'm going to, it's going to be like a little family vacation type of thing, but I'm also there to work. We're going to be doing a lot of podcasts. We're going to be talking to I'm just going to be talking to people that come to the studio if I don't get into the event. You guys are going to be competing, so that's going to be a fun thing. And hopefully you guys go far in it. I think that both of you have the potential to do very good in a one-piece competition. And hopefully this weekend is just one of y'all's weekend to do something great.
Hopefully the stars align, you know.
Yeah.
I'd love to get my first top.
I've been testing my butt off.
It will be very interesting to see. And hopefully, you know, I'm checking every day still. This is like day 50 or whatever, you know.
Or whatever.
And trying to see if I'm getting into the Flame fruit, and there's still no budge. I know that there was, and I haven't been on the Play TCG Discord in a few weeks, so I don't really know what's going on, but I might check it out, and maybe some people have gotten off a waitlist. I haven't heard of anybody that's gotten off a waitlist yet. But
yeah, so I guess to wrap it up real quick, for the lack of PRB announcement, what cards do you guys think should be reprinted? Needs a reprint? In my opinion, I don't think anything does.
Well, I have one card, and it would still be the purple Gol D Roger. Okay. I think that is a card that deserves a reprint. Not only the SP that we're getting out of OP17, but also...
Wait, the purple Gol D Roger or the red?
The purple one, right?
You talk the purple one? What does the purple one do?
The 9-drop?
Oh, the 8-drop.
8-drop, I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and he got reprinted as a hockey SP, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so that's the only reprint that we have so far. It's a promo card that has one reprint in a mainline set, and it's like a super rare, you know...
Yeah. I wouldn't mind another foil version that's like lower rarity than the SP.
Yeah,
to bring out my deck, you know, like a Jolly Roger rare or some shit.
Yeah, that's what they do in the PRB, and that's like all the all the 1-drops or 0-drops or whatever in the last PRB. They all have that type of foiling. I think that's cool.
You know what's funny? Do you know what I think also needs a reprint?
What's
the
that?
PRB 2 exclusives. They need a reprint.
I mean, honestly, a lot of the promos and the PRB exclusives,
even the starter deck exclusives, they could really use a reprint.
Yeah, they usually do that, but not right now. I mean,
well, you're saying that like from a investment standpoint, you just bought these starter decks, you're gonna like do a disservice to your players by getting these cards out. But is it really a disservice? I don't know.
No,
I'm not saying
I don't think
don't make
people,
them holographic.
Honestly,
make them commons at least.
Well, no, I honestly don't think people would be mad if PRB like threw all the
like the old ends
cards
and stuff.
I mean,
that's what they should. You know what? That's what they should have done. They should have put PRB 2 in these structure decks instead of OP16. I think that would have been way better.
No, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, it would, because there was the purple pudding that was in PRB 2 that would have gone really well with the Katakuri deck. There was the green
That's
Zoro.
That's a card that needs a reprint.
Yeah, there was the green Zoro 2K that was in the welcome pack. Now is in that can be in the Zoro deck. There was there's so many cards that could have been put into these decks. You know, from PRB 2.
I think.
Oh, you're talking about put them in the actual decks, though.
Yeah, like put like the pack in the deck.
Why not just like put the like they could have put that Zoro in the Zoro deck. They could have put that pudding in the Katakuri deck.
Yeah,
well,
they
don't put SRs.
They could have.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like in general, they don't put SRs in the starter decks.
Yeah,
it's mainly just rares and below.
I don't know. I mean, there's a reason that they didn't announce a
exclusive
PRB
SRs.
set, and it's like I think that they're trying to get it to where they don't. Maybe it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing where they don't want us to play the old cards. They want us to start playing the new stuff. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. Like maybe they're like getting to the point to where it's like you shouldn't be focusing. Like I know that there are old cards, but maybe they're like, hey, we want you guys to start. You know how Yu-Gi-Oh does. They really don't want you to play their older stuff. They don't even want you to think about it unless they do like a support set.
Well, that's why power creep exists.
But PRB also has already proven that they were successful when they put in what was it? Exclusives.
What set? Like is PRB where it's specific sets, kind of like how
no,
like
it's just
the tens are.
It's just
reprints in general.
It's just any card that they would deem needed reprint, like something like what was it? Maybe SEC, the SEC Roger, the red Roger.
Yeah, that would be a great reprint.
Like that was something like that has been going up in price a lot lately.
Oh, and they haven't reprinted that at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's a card that could be reprinted.
Yeah.
Damn, wasn't like the first PRB, didn't they have like all the SECs and stuff like that? Like, couldn't you pull a lot of them?
Yeah, they had like majority of the SECs.
Like the Bond Clays and stuff. Oh,
Bond Clay was in the PRB too.
Bond Clay needs another reprint, to be honest.
Why didn't they put Roger in the last PRB?
I don't know.
That's kind of weird. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, actually, they normally put in like the SECs. But I guess, okay, so here's the thing. the OP13 SECs were really cheap.
Yeah.
And they still are. Like the SEC Ace base art is like $2.
The
Yeah.
Luffy's a little expensive.
The Luffy's a little expensive.
Yeah.
It had its ups and downs. The Sabo is like
Nothing.
barely 10. It's
I
like
literally
maybe,
have like 20 of them just like sitting in a
Yeah,
pile in
I've pulled 4 of them.
Yeah, I
out of
keep
entry.
pulling them.
Yeah, out of entry and stuff, and like I just keep on letting it accumulate. I could have built a whole red black Sabo deck. The
Yeah.
old version, not
old
the
version.
not the straw slop.
Yeah,
now.
straw slop.
About to be straw Elbaf slop.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it's just I don't think there's much that needs a reprint. I do think the red Roger probably needs a reprint, and the purple 8-cost Roger promo needs a reprint.
I think
too.
so- I think
that's
some of
not
these-
a SEC or SP. I mean,
I think some of these rares need. Was Perona OP12 Searcher? Was that a rare or super rare?
That was a super rare.
That was super rare.
that
Cards like that
probably does the
that needs a
OP12
reprint.
It does.
yeah.
Heavily.
Pirate Dock and 6 definitely needs a reprint.
Power Dog. It just came out in OP15. There's no way it needs a reprint yet.
I'm just saying, like these little expensive cards that are unnecessarily, because Power Docking is like $5 right now.
Yeah.
Cards like that. I mean, exactly. It came out OP15. What's wrong with giving another reprint? You're not costing people money. You're just
I think
making
that's
cards
fine.
more
Like
accessible.
if they want to,
I don't
if they
think
want to fill the box
Yeah.
up with like, I
Yeah.
think that they should fill the box up. Like, don't put a card in there that clearly isn't playable. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like, don't.
Well, yeah. Well, see, my
or
thing
even
was,
like the for fun. Like,
So how PRB 1 was developed was it had a lot of SEC reprints that were really needed, and they also reprinted some of the good SRs. Like I think at the time some of the best SRs was like Uses Captain Kidd. The
Yes.
ACOS, that was a really good one that got
Yeah.
reprinted. I think they reprinted I don't know who else. There's a lot. There was just a lot.
Yeah,
It was just like I just
wasn't like
couldn't-
10 drop teach.
No, that was in PRB 2.
Yeah, I gotta kind of remember the first PRB.
Yeah.
It's been a little minute.
Oh, the first PRB had a bunch of the Vinsmoke cards.
I thought that was 2, but now that you say, I
No.
think the whole Reiju deck was pretty much in
Yeah,
there.
the whole Reiju deck was basically there.
What else was? Oh, the 3 captain structure deck.
Oh.
The BY stuff. Wasn't that all in there too?
No, that was in PRB 2.
Dude, I gotta remember PRB 1. It's
Yeah.
that's actually weird that I can't remember that.
PRB
I got
1
in after PRB 1, so I have no idea.
Yeah,
PRB 2
no.
was kind of like a fever dream. I was going through my box looking for different staples for straw ball. I was like, oh, look, Brooke was reprinted.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
these
Yeah.
other cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's usually how the formula is. If they were to do a PRB 3, some of the SECs that have been popular are no longer that popular anymore. Like Bonnie, like the Bonnie blocker,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Kuma,
Yeah.
those aren't played anymore really.
I still think
still could
that
use a
if
reprint.
we did
They
a
could- they do
PRB
need-
3, Kuma's a great example of should get a reprint.
Yes.
Roger, let's go ahead and get a reprint.
Yeah, Roger should
And
get
I
a
mean,
reprint.
even some of like what Alex said with the pirate docking, that could be one. But in the Jolly Roger foils and
Yeah.
stuff, and pretty much every promo that has come out, that's like
Yeah.
the law,
Well-
the 2-drop law, the
well-
2K law,
Well, so that's the thing. So they used to use PRB as a way to import the rest of the promos that we haven't gotten.
Right.
But they've been putting them in the event packs and the
and
regional packs
that's
now.
true. So it
So
is
they're
everything
catching
is
up.
kind of balancing to where
So maybe PRB is now a figure of the past because it used to be a way to reprint the promos
Yeah.
for America or for outside of Japan,
Right.
And now that we're worldwide release and they're like, we still don't know how they're gonna do the promos. Like, I know there's global release, but like they still have not told us how they're gonna do promos.
right,
Because
Shonen Jump is a thing.
Yeah,
like
'cause-
there's
yeah, 'cause
Ichiban Kuji now.
Exactly.
Is like,
Well,
there's
because-
things like that.
Because like the 29th anniversary Luffy card, like
Mm-hmm.
we aren't getting those orders until next year, February and March.
Yeah.
Japan already has them.
Yep.
Japan's already playing with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a promo they already have that we technically ordered, but we're not getting until next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we have months of without playing it. So I'm not sure how they're going to do the promos, if they're going to do like promos more frequently to give it out to us. But they, like they did the Power Parties, they gave us the Ace promo,
Yeah.
and then that Law promo for Power Party Volume 2. Maybe they'll just do more promos stuff.
Well,
for,
they have to do a thing for the people that can't get into these events or like do these pirate
Yeah.
parties and stuff like that. They have to put it, and I believe that it gives everybody a chance to touch on these promos.
Yeah.
Be it if you're a guy that can only get one piece from a Target or whatever, he should be able to to get these promos.
Yeah.
And or you know what I mean. Like there shouldn't just be a lock on, hey, you have to go to these events to get this card. That's only available. That's why
Yeah.
I don't like the promos. I wish promos were just alt arts, or like Yeah, probably just alt arts of cards that are available, because it gets kind of funny whenever it's just like.
Well, I don't mind them in regional packs because it's incentive to you to go to regionals.
I just think it should be a special alt art because, you know what I mean? Like, it's just putting a card that's exclusive, especially in a regional pack, like just putting a card that's exclusive, like in effect. And most of the time it's like not even like a cracked card or anything. There has been a few times where we've had like for the one example I can think of is the Sanji promo that you would play in Reiju back in the day.
Oh yeah,
that you got with the Sakazuki errata.
Well, that was a Pirate Party. That was a Pirate Party promo.
I think that was just like a store promo.
Oh, okay.
This is way before Pirate. This was like OP. Okay, whatever. This was back in the day. But what other promo? Like, I mean, the Roger promo is a perfect example. You know, like that was only in that pack, and if you wanted to play, up Luffy or anything,
or RP Roger.
Yeah, people were buying those promo packs that you were getting for free for like $85. Some people were paying like $100, you know, and it was just one of those things that it kind of sucked for any up Luffy player that didn't get those promo packs.
Yeah. Luckily we had good shops that were able to support his players with what they needed.
And I mean, they're still giving them out to the shops. Got a lot of those.
Yeah, they got a lot.
That became like a bad scalper thing, and it was because it was a very good card that you could only get.
That was also like right after OP13 hype boom, you know.
Yeah. So that too. Yeah, that too.
That was like the biggest. That was also another reason why I got really big scalped. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just don't think there's much that needs to be reprinted right now because they're doing I hate to say that Bandai's doing like a decent job at power creeping their game. To where every year, like, they just want you to just kind of like a person saying, like, they want you to play the old shit.
Yeah, it's just like they want you to look at everything new. They don't, and which is a fair thing for a card game to kind of do.
Yeah.
Not to us as players, but, you know, if you're looking at it as their way of thinking, I guess. It's like, hey, you know, stop looking at this. We've seen it with Yu-Gi-Oh! For years. Stop looking at this card. Look at this one. Mm-hmm. You know, shiny, new. Like, stop. And maybe that's kind of the route they're going. There are cards that are still played to this day, though, that I think
unless they want to change like how they do the scheduling, because I think doing how they used to do PRB2 was like how they used to do PRB was they did it right before the anniversary set. You know. For us, when it was not global release.
Well, and also they would throw in the EB cards and stuff like that. Yeah. So right now, a PRB3 would be fine because we would get Borsalinos, we would get Namis, we would get Robins.
Would we though?
Yeah, why not? Just go ahead and do all that. I think
that's
fine.
Those are also cards that really need reprints.
Yeah, if we can get a PRB3 with Kuma, all the yellow cards basically, you know, Kuma, Borsalino, Nami, Robin, these cards that are still expensive, like. They're not like as
they're not stupid expensive, but yeah,
they're still like $15-$20.
Give them a new alt art, you know,
maybe new alt art. Well, I don't know. That's just gonna make it crazy, but
I mean, PRB is gonna be crazy no matter what.
Like they did PRB too. They gave like some of those
still
cards
didn't get that crazy Bon Clay alt art to this day, dude, of him pulling that sled, man. I don't know why we don't have that yet, but nobody's really playing Bon Clay anymore. If you think about it.
I mean, until we get Kaido.
You remember Blocker Queen?
The 2-drop blue Bon Clay is, you know, it's a relatively blue staple.
No, I'm talking about purple Bon Clay.
Yeah, but why they can't make that one?
I think they're gonna play that
art.
I think they played that in RP Roger and in Kaido. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just haven't seen a lot of it.
I haven't seen it in Kaido at all.
We've seen a purple staple. You remember the Queen, the Blocker Queen?
I think they're putting Queen back in Kaido.
Really?
Yeah,
dude. Seeing that card come back, actually, I think
the SP. I think the SP might have had a little boom actually. So
yeah, Queen's play. Which one is?
Shut
which
up,
Queen is that? The 1-drop?
Hold on. This dude's saying you're welcome when we did a fair trade for what did you get from me?
SP pudding.
From what?
PRB2.
Okay, shut your mouth.
They got banned like 2 months later.
It doesn't matter. That Queen was like literally not even close. And I got the Tashigi, which was not even close.
But Slav values, we traded even.
I'm guarantee you the pudding was a little bit more.
Yeah, but now it's like dirt cheap. Now I can trade 1 for 1.
In retrospect, you got
screwed. Say you're welcome. Like
I am saying you're welcome.
Like did me.
I did do you a favor,
service.
Dude. I did do you the craziest service. You're welcome, sir.
All right, Maui. Thank you.
But yeah,
speaking of Maui, did y'all see the? I'm going off topic just a little bit, but Kingdom Hearts 4 got like a new trailer.
Yeah. Well, Coco.
Yeah, Coco. It's not Moana. I was thinking, didn't they do something with Moana there?
They might have.
No, I'm not sure if it was Moana. It was the Lilo and Stitch 2, but like it's the D23 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Kingdom Hearts series, hype.
It is hype.
Yeah.
New card game, hype.
I don't know. Now Lorcana should definitely do it.
Yeah, Lorcana.
Well, no, did you see? Actually, go off a little bit more off topic. Did you see what Lorcana like recently? Like, how much is a rumored thing?
What?
They're doing like a what was it? A collector booster, kind of like what Magic does.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, the community, from what I heard, is not happy because they're like, you guys are making like a collector booster pack that has like stupid expensive cards in it for the scalpers to just scalp. You know, I know Lorcana's kind of going through it right now.
Like, because yeah, I mean, they're kind of going through it. It's just they're still gonna print like they've been printing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't fall for it. Like, what is it? The Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
What are they called? Enchanted
Rare. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm not.
Whatever,
yeah. I honestly, once I felt the Lorcana card and saw how flimsy it was,
It's bad.
Worse than a Pokemon card.
Yeah, it's bad.
And like Pokemon cards are pretty bad. I should say it's worse than an English Yu-Gi-Oh card.
But you know the collectors and the vendors and stuff, they like that kind of stuff because you don't get as many PSA 10s. So when you do get one, it's worth like
a
$5
bazillion
digits.
dollars.
Yeah, One Piece has way too many PSA 10s.
Everything's like almost a PSA 10.
Actually, the
One Piece.
Luffy Don. Did you hear about that? The LA
Luffy
Dodgers
Don?
Luffy Don.
Oh yeah, what about it?
They were printed. I guess they printed so much of them so fast that like the quality of PSA 10s for them is like very low. The pop is very low. A lot of them are getting like 9s, 8s, and 7s.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think this guy did a test. He submitted like 25 and only got 12 10s.
Wow.
And the rest were a mixture of like 8s, 9s, and 7s.
Yeah.
He got like 3 7s, I think.
Yeesh.
Speaking of PSA, have y'all seen the PSA Mihawk promo? How that's been coming to a lot of people, bent like crazy.
Oh yeah, I
Again-
did see that, but I also saw that card in person. Brian had one. And
Yeah.
it looks good.
It does
But
look
yeah,
good.
I have
Saw
been
one-
seeing people's cards just getting destroyed.
I saw it at the car show too. I was thinking about buying it.
Yeah, no, it looks cool.
What, destroyed one?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
A PSA 10 does
People
like,
are getting good ones, but
Yeah.
yeah, I have seen a few, like, and I don't know what they can do about it. You ain't contacting PSA for nothing, dude. Like, they are so backed up. It's
Yeah.
insane. So,
but they opened up their Dallas shop though.
did they open it?
I'm not sure they opened it. Okay, I take it back. I don't know if they opened it, but I saw that they like did like some kind of opening.
Oh, cool.
Maybe it's like a building opening, or maybe it's like a development thing that they're going to start the development. I'm not 100% sure, but like they are confirmed having another like warehouse type of deal in Dallas opening up.
Cool, I guess. I don't know what to think about PSA.
If it's already
right now.
if it's already open, imagine we go to Flame and I win it and I take the devil fruit and go.
That
to
would
the
be insane, dude.
Take it to take it
I don't
to-
know. I would definitely like go to Beckett. I would spend the money to see if it black labeled, and if it didn't, I would just crack it and just go to that. It's like you go down the road to to Beckett, and you run it, and then you don't get the black label, and then you just like crack it there and go down the road to
on July
PSA.
27, CLLCT Media posted PSA has officially opened its 5th global grading facility. The new Plano, Texas facility is now fully operational.
Oh, it's in Plano too.
I think
Plano, yeah.
what it looks like is they bought out the Beckett that was there and pretty much just slapped their name over it.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh,
what
so-
that's what it's
So
looking
they
like.
took the.
So they took over the Beckett, which I mean that I guess
that makes sense.
PSA did buy
Yeah.
Beckett, so
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they did.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
didn't like eBay buy PSA?
The top comment
that-
says, so they
did
put their
they?
name on the wall at Beckett and called it new.
Wait, so I know like didn't eBay buy TCG Player and then eBay didn't they buy PSA or am I tripping on that?
I vaguely remember like an eBay TCG player kind of bid.
You know, there's one person that owns all this, dude.
Yeah.
It's just starting to look like that. Like there's just one person.
It's like
that owns all this.
it's a Johnson and Johnson type shit, you know.
Yeah, it
Everything's owned by Johnson
Or
and Johnson.
Nestle and all that other
Exactly.
shit.
But you know, so a monopoly.
Yeah.
Maybe we just I don't know. Maybe we start
Who owns
going
GameStop?
PSA.
PSA owns GameStop now.
No, I'm just kidding.
They're just all buying each other. and
Maybe we
just-
should start going to Tag. Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, I mean, you
You're
like
just
threw
speaking.
up in your mouth a little bit when you said that,
Dude, I saw because like one of my friends from back in the day that I play Yu-Gi-Oh with, he's a Pokemon collector and he showed me his tag collection. I'm like, dude, this is pretty sick.
They look good.
He's like, these look pretty sick if they weren't just tag. But
yeah,
like,
they look cool, you know, and I do like how they grade the AI way or whatever.
I like
now that kind of sounds weird. When they introduced it was like, oh, this is cool. Now it's like
everywhere.
The AI.
I guess he said he liked that they told you why it got a certain score, which I guess, that's cool and all, but, you know, I don't know. PSA is just gold standard. PSA will never...
Yeah, with your card, they give you an image of the front and the back with, like, and they'll circle, like, hey, this is why we gave it this. This is why we did this.
Isn't there something else that's becoming real popular right now, too?
A lot of things are becoming
just
popular
a lot of
right
things.
now.
Well, I think grading wise, like grading wise.
I think there's a
new like grading company.
Well, it's not new, but like ACG or something like that, or it's like American card grading or AGS, something like that. American Grading Collector Service. I don't know.
I don't care. I'm done with like thinking about it. It's just
PSA gold standard.
The PSA, I've been doing that for like 6 or 7 years. I know about it. I've done some Beckett too, and I just think those are just, if you're gonna grade cards, if you want to, a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Just go through those two. Who cares? Like at the end of the day, who fucking cares, dude? Just go and grade your cards if you want to, and if you don't, then don't. Yeah. And welcome to trading cards. I don't know what to say about that. Like I don't like, if you like Tag, go to Tag. If you like AGS or ASG, whatever it's called, like go to them. Isn't there another one? CGC. They were weird when they came out because people were just like opening the slabs up. But people are doing that now with PSA. Yeah. You're seeing videos of people just like opening the slabs up, meaning that you can take that 10. Say you get a Gold Star Pikachu PSA 10 or whatever, you can open the thing up. You put another one in there that's clearly not a 10, and now you have another one, and you just resubmit that, and you just keep resubmitting. Who cares, dude? Let's scam everybody and just keep opening these slabs.
I just want to say, I guess my thing is, kind of like Preston said, if you want to slab it up. I don't think there's a sin to slab it up, you know.
It's not.
If you want to protect your cards, you want to protect your cards, you know, especially for like your personal collection. And we cannot deny the fact that slabbing the cards does put a premium on it, makes it look really cool, putting a cool guard on it. I don't know. The whole guard thing and the whole like protecting your leader thing,
it's fun.
It's fun. It is fun. Like when we were subbing, I was hooked. I was like,
fun.
Dude,
it's fun waiting on them. It's fun seeing what you get.
I don't know about fun waiting on them now.
It's an anticipation thing, you know. It's just every day you're like looking at it, then it gets updated. You're like, woo, like let's go. And then they get here, and you're like, oh hell yeah, woo.
Yeah, I guess it was fun. It is fun grading, and like it is fun, like, you know, to get stuff like that, I guess. So
I just want to play the game.
I mean, I want to play. And there's people like you all the time.
Yeah,
people like that look like you.
Yeah, look like me, act like me. Right now, I will say, slabbing, grading your cards and getting a slab is not scalping. So don't.
It's not scalping.
It's not like. You know,
now, have y'all seen the guy on Instagram that's got like a whole room like this, like full of slabs?
No. I have.
Yeah.
You could do that with your slab collection.
You're doing a lot, bro. You're
doing a lot, but if you just want to play, just play.
I love when people got stuff like that. Like, I've seen videos of like the full garages full of like ascended heroes and stuff. And they're like, "It's my hobby."
You know,
this is my hobby.
I always thought it was cringe seeing those people at card shows that have like the briefcase, you know?
Yeah.
With all the slabs. I thought it was really cringe. But then I was like, I want to get to the point where I have a bunch of slabs like that, you know? Yeah. Imagine I just open up a
need
briefcase.
Your, what do they call them? What are they? The rhino boxes or whatever, you know?
I guess,
big, with like the foam padding.
Yeah. with the graded guards on them. I'm like,
you got like microfiber cloths. You like wipe them down every time.
Okay, I don't know about wiping them down all the time. But
you say that, but you said that about the briefcase now.
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's just funny. It is like it is cringe.
Pop.1 slab briefcases.
You just go home.
In the shape of a hot dog.
You just go home, light a candle, like meditate, and then just start wiping it all down and making it look pretty.
Put some oil on them.
I really don't. I actually like, you know,
while eating a Subway sandwich.
For a minute,
24-hour Subway. You're at Subway cleaning your slabs.
You know, for a minute, I I thought I lost some of my slabs. I just put them in a bag and I threw it like in the corner of my room.
I've done that and it's kind of scary.
I do that with
binder, dude. You remember that time you had that binder and you forgot to tell me that you picked it up?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dude, I came in here to look for a card. I was building a deck for locals and I was like, oh my god, I haven't had my binder for like a week, dude. What is going on?
That's insane.
But I've done that with slabs too. Had them in a bag. And then,
like for example,
when I got back from Vegas, that's what happened.
Yeah,
my bulk is in a bag, and that's probably a bad idea.
Well, I have you you were making fun of me yesterday, like the little purse thing,
Yeah.
Like I put the slabs in the purse thing, and then like when I got home from the show, I just threw it in the corner of my room while I dug around for organizing the rest of my bulk and stuff like that.
What is that? What is that thing that you and Josh wear? Like what?
It's
what
a shoulder. It's just a shoulder bag.
Dude, that is a purse, bro.
Yeah.
Is it like the Gucci thing?
No, it's not the fanny pack. It's
it's like you can wear like a fanny pack. I can't because I'm way too fat for it.
Okay. Is it a like leather?
No, it's like polyester. It's like the Uniqlo shit.
I need to see this.
Uniqlo. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I don't be paying attention to that stuff. I need to see this.
I saw Josh with it one time. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Like, hey, man, do what you do. And I saw Brian with one. I was like, all right, what is this?
Yeah, so I used to put like my cell phone, my wallet, and my keys inside of it,
Yeah.
And like, because I hate putting it in my pockets because it would weigh my pants down and then my pants would fall down,
So you throw it in
a purse.
Your purse.
My purse, yeah. And then I carry it around and then like, especially because like when I was with my ex at the time, we went to Disney World a lot, and like I just wanted to make sure that I had it like on my chest, and especially if we went on a ride, I didn't want to make sure they didn't fall out somewhere, And if we did go on a ride, I have my glasses case. I put my glasses inside of it, so my glasses don't fall off. It's just that kind of.
It's that kind of.
It was that I was that serious about it, yeah.
All right, man.
It sounds serious.
Hey, look, man. If you like it, I'll love it. That's what it is, man.
But now I use it as like my PSA bag. I walk around.
It's just it's fun. It's interesting. That's it.
It's just good, a secure way to keep your money on you too.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
Exactly. Make sure you don't lose your money.
Love it, dude.
All right. Okay.
But OP17, we did get God packs confirmed. We were talking about the panda, like what we would think would be a cool God pack, because we did have the demon pack.
With the gay art.
With gay art.
Which will never be topped. I don't think anything can top it.
No, and now the Kaido card, I am seeing it being pulled, and I have seen like the texture video and all that stuff. I'm kind of liking it. I think I want it.
The Baki one?
Yeah, I want it.
Like one Baki Kaido card versus a demon pack.
They should have done. Now the demon pack was kind of interesting because the Gorosei were like the hype point, right?
That's
of the
true.
whole thing. And now the Rocks Pirates are kind of the hype point. Now it would have been cool if like we had the Baki artists do all of the the Rocks Pirates, like for the Rocks deck or something like that.
Then they would have done Linlin,
but
those are Emperors.
I do like the it's kind of like the Japanese God packs where they give us all the leaders. So in this God pack, you're just going to get a clump of alt arts and the leaders.
Can I just say it's kind of a disappointing God pack when you compare it to the OP13 like demon pack?
The reason that's true, but the reason I like it is I love manga heads. I think it's cool that you get all the leaders in one go. It's just
my only issue is that, and like I'm not sure if this is like a thing that y'all guys notice, but most alt art leaders nowadays, like they don't fetch a super premium like they used to. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Like they don't
like if you look at OP16 leaders right now,
yeah.
I don't think any of them are even close to $100.
Goofy was expensive for a minute. What's it down to now?
60.
Wow, it dropped.
Yeah.
Ace is 60. Ace is 60, 70.
I think Ace will go up a little bit.
Ace might go down because of the Learn to Play deck.
True.
Well, it's also a design thing though too.
I know,
because a lot of people really didn't like the designs of these leaders. They look they look like the luxury SPs. They just look very similar to SPs.
Yeah,
which isn't a bad thing. I play Teach, and I'm looking at the alt leader every single time.
Oh yeah, the alt Teach leader was only $25. I saw a vendor selling for $25. That's crazy. That's ludicrous.
But to tell you the truth, I think that it's not only it's the meta that's coming. Not a lot of these leaders aren't going to be played. I think that they're going to be played, but we're seeing what's going on. I mean, Mihawk is going crazy though. You look at the Mihawk leaders; they're all expensive.
They are.
So it's a meta thing, and I think right now the leaders from OP16 just
Did PSA have like an insider information about it? Because
it is weird. It is a very weird.
They printed a Mihawk leader card for a PSA sub at the same time that the Star deck came out, and like Mihawk's getting
it was announced a while ago.
It was propelled. Yeah, it was exactly. It was announced a while ago, but like, how is it the timing of it? Of them announcing it to the timing of it now, that Mihawk is all of a sudden just shooting up crazy.
Oh, that card is about to be dumb expensive. I mean, we're seeing results of some tournaments already, and just like sim data and all this stuff. And Mihawk is
up there.
Mihawk is looking like best deck of the format for 100%,
and it's raising a lot of flags too. And we had discussion at locals on ban list discussion will be coming up regardless if we like it or not. That's going to be a topic very soon. And
what do you think banning Mihawk leader?
I think I'm leaning that way. I think if there was anything on a radar right now, a lot of people are going to hate that I'm saying this. But the thing about it, though, if Mihawk were to get touched or errataed or whatever they would do, it would just open the door for Nami to just come back crazy, and then Nami would be an issue, and then when Nami goes away, another deck's an issue. So it's back in that situation that we kind of had before the pudding ban, that it's like, I don't know what honestly we could do.
Well, we already know that Bandai dislikes banning leaders. If they could avoid it, they try to. Like they held off on RP Law until it was literally tier 0 for a whole format in Japan before they were like, all right, we're gonna ban this. This is the problem. They also held off on banning the blue Nami leader before they saw the uproar. Like, oh, Tama's going to go crazy in this deck, and they're like, all right, I guess maybe this is an issue. You know what I mean?
And the public has been crying for a blue-yellow Nami ban, the leader ban, and now we're at a point where it's been power corrupt. I wonder if it's gonna be the same thing, because I will say Mihawk
Nami got big mommed.
It got big mom, but Mihawk is looking like best deck in format. We can acknowledge that, but it's also not a tier 0 deck.
Well, it's not a tier 0 deck per se, but it does take away from the Shanks hype.
It does take away from the Shanks.
The Shanks, like seeing sim results on Shanks now.
Shanks is also a very bad deck.
I wouldn't call it a bad deck. I would call it a tier 1.5, maybe.
I'd say closer to 2.
I don't even want to call it tier 2. I guess like if you had if you're not a believer of a half tier, like tier 1.5, I do think it's either tier 1 or tier 2. It's gonna be tier 2. Tier 1 is gonna be like maybe the Lin or the Kaidos and the Rocks.
Still a deck.
Yeah.
And now we're jungly, and it's going to remain a little jungly. We're going to have a BDIF, and it's going to be Mihawk, but I think under that is going to be a huge selection of decks.
Yeah, like Rocks.
Rocks is a deck. Lin is a deck. Ace is going to be a deck. Anel's going to be a deck. Teach is still going to be around.
What's funny is that Purple Foxy completely just waxes the Rocks in the Linlin deck because they just turned off their one attack. Kaido, right? Oh yeah, I can't wax the Kaido too.
I mean, and there's a lot. Foxy players are still around. Every regional I go to, I get sit down next to one or I play one. They're still playing out there, and they're ready. Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember, but Foxy was a deck, and it was annoying, dude.
Yeah,
and it still
is. Remember. On top of that, Foxy does get new tools with the Big Mom and the Mama Ragen cards.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Doesn't correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Foxy have a bad matchup against Mihawk though?
It probably does.
I think everything right now is a bad matchup against Mihawk, dude. That's just what it's looking like to me.
Well, I don't think it has a bad matchup per se, but I think Mihawk just has across the board the closest 50-50 matchups.
Dude, it's the draw power in Mihawk, bro. They can draw, and it's like I said this last night. You might as well just be able to pick your deck up and search your deck, dude. In Mihawk.
With the You Could Be My Samurai, the Searchers, Otama, Perona.
And it was a cool thing that I learned with Teach that the what's the 2K in there? What's his name?
Zoro?
The one that kills what?
In Teach?
Anyways, he kills 1-drops.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Is it the sick one?
Yeah, on the horse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I was actually utilizing that a lot.
Oh, .Q.
Yeah, to kill their one drops that were just chilling there, so they couldn't rest them for the samurai stuff and all that. So that was a cool little tech with the and then I am playing the Rayleigh. I think I do need to put in the Dragon Twisters again.
Dragon Twisters is busted.
I have to play that.
Because Mihawk doesn't play if they have no board.
Yep.
Yeah, it does not. So
Gravity Blade's really important. Like
Yeah.
if you're playing blue, Gravity Blade to just spin back the Mihawk
If you
board.
just control Mihawk board, you're okay.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
that's
And
that's
which is why I don't
exactly how you
think.
beat it.
Which is I don't think why Mihawk is a BDIF, because there's like not enough cards that.
it might just be to the point where people aren't like kind of realizing that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just do you just control board, kind of starve them out a little bit, you know, because if you can do that, like I said, if you can get rid of those one drops where they can't rest them every time to do that, because they have to rest cards to do the I am samurai or whatever it is.
Yes, character specifically.
Yeah, and you know, if you put them in a situation to where maybe they shouldn't drop a Law of Beppo right now, you know, maybe they'll do another Mihawk Odin play or some shit like that before they do another Law and Beppo, and then you play the Rayleigh or the Dragon Twister or something like, you know, and get rid of it. I'm thinking about myself playing yellow though. But.
You know, I'm playing Strabo with the Elbaf package, and exactly that, right? Mihawk and Rocks were kind of rough matchups for that deck. So the way that I've been beating them is there's a new Loki event for 1 Don. You can -1 your opponent's entire board. So how the combo kind of works is you play that card, and I played against someone today where they had a Odin and like 3 1-drops on the board. So I'll play that card. His Odin went from a 5 to a 4, and then all his ones went to 0. I'll play Loki. You get to KO everything up to equal to 4, right? So Odin is 4, all his 1-drops are 0.
Yeah.
So I KO'd his Odin and all those 1-drops because of the 1-drop of Loki event.
That's good.
And that was a really, really good combo.
And I am hearing people talk about not only the Strabo deck, but the
Elbow.
Yeah, Elbow. I like that name, Elbow.
Yeah.
I think
But
that's the sleeper
honestly, the
pick
Luffy
for sure.
deck, the black Luffy decks, and
Yeah,
Elbow's just so much
yeah,
better.
I don't think it's bad.
Elbow's just better.
I
That
don't know.
extra 1K.
I don't know, dude. So the Elbaf Luffy deck plays this old stage from ST14, Thousand Sunny. It on play draws a card, and then it gives all your black Straw Hat Crew cards +1 cost. It turns on the pirate docking because it pirate docking gains +6, is a 5 cost, gains 6. With the stage goes to 12. And immediately, if you do the curve, if you have the stage and then play the pirate docking to bring out like a 2 cost like Usopp or Nico Robert or something like that, you know, you have a 12 cost on the board now, and you turn on your leader effect to block to free. Now your pirate docking that you just played now is a 7K blocker, and then you turn on your dudes.
Okay.
You know, it's a really good play. I think I wasn't seeing that vision before, but like I do think that Elbaf Luffy like has some legs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good deck. It's just when you can choose between Elbaf Luffy or Strabo or Elbow, I gotta lean towards Elbow. I've been playing that deck like crazy on the sim, and I'm finding a couple combos that you could do with controlling the board. I sent y'all a video earlier, another one against Mihawk, where I was able to KO his Shanks and his Mihawk in one turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just. And getting that extra 1K body, the amount of times, because when you play against like Linlin, right, all their bodies are 4, maybe 5s, and they have to keep setting up for the 10-down turn. So what I've been doing to beat Linlin is saying, oh, you want to trash a card and heal or take a card from my hand? I don't care if you take a card from my hand. I'll rip a card from hand. Majority of your board, because you have to set up board presence, you can't attack my leader, so my life is safe anyways. So, you know, that extra 1,000 just goes a long way. Plus, it protects your board.
Let's just say pirate dogging, that card is going crazy.
It plays in both.
I think that card is like a linchpin in all these black Straw Hat decks.
Yeah.
Because it just has so much good synergy. They're like in Strawbo, it's really good. In Elbow is really good. And then in the Elbaf Luffy deck is really good. Just especially if you, like I said, if you combo with the stage and you have the stage to buff your pirate docking to go to 12 cost, it's just going to be crazy.
You want to know what else I've been seeing? I don't know if it's going to do anything, but the Elbaf Luffy, the SR, I'm wanting to say, it might be, I think it's an SR.
The 8 cost?
Yeah. That card's broken, by the way. That card is literally pirate stock in 6, but better.
Black Yellow Luffy.
Oh, yeah, the old, yeah. Yeah, I think you posted that, and like someone was talking about how it's like a mini gecko.
It's a mini Gecko Moria.
It's an 8 cost, yeah. And then you put 2 on your leader. You play the 8 cost.
And there is another yellow Luffy that's kind of cracked too that you can play in the deck as well. The Sky Island Luffy.
Yeah, you play the Sky Island Luffy.
It's a 5-drop.
Hey, that's also coming to learn to play decks.
It's I hope that BY doesn't have legs again. I still think that, I don't know, it might be too slow. Who knows? I don't know, but there is a world where BY Luffy has some legs again.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? The 8-cost Luffy only brings back a 2-cost Straw Hat crew card, right? Or does it bring back any 2 costs?
I gotta
2-cost Straw
remember.
Hat.
Yeah.
Ah, dang. The combos with the 8, so you get to make a 9 cost. Oh my god, that's actually kind of gross.
Wait, hold on. Let me confirm that actually.
I think it's just one character. It's not 2. I think it's just one.
Yeah, but I'm saying because you bring back the you bring back the ace. You stack the ace from PRB2,
Yeah.
the one that revives the 2 cost. So you will stack the Sky on Luffy on the bottom, the revive ace on top. You play the 8-cost Luffy, bring out the ace, crack ace, bring out ace effect, bring out Luffy.
Oh, it's any character with the cost of 2 or less from your trash.
Oh my goodness.
And you draw a card, and it gets rushed if you have a 12 or higher.
Oh
so if you got
my.
your Saul, aka spoilers the card, or you have your Loki, bro, you're just going crazy.
Oh my, pirate docking and black yellow Luffy too. Oh my god, dude.
Do you
This
play?
is crazy?
Do you play the stage in that deck, the black yellow, the one that gives you all +1 cost, so your pirate docking can become a 12 cost?
No, I don't think they play that because they play more like Nico Robin and stuff
Yeah.
too.
Gotcha.
And that's another cool thing because you can combo. If you can combo with Nico Robin, you use leader effect, stack your life, get the 2 life,
Yeah.
and then you play your Nico Robin. You trash it because it's being trashed from the life not being like taken to your hand, so it doesn't work with the Luffy effect. So you don't get it doesn't get bomb decked,
Mm-hmm.
So you get to heal 3. So
Yeah.
you can do that whole. You can on your 9 on turn you can heal 3.
Black
Oh
Yellow
my
Luffy.
god, that sounds gross.
Black Yellow Luffy has some legs.
We're getting a lot of slop for a lot of decks. Red finally got the slop. Black, the Elbaf package is black slop. I'm sorry. And
Well, that
yellow.
I think pirate docking slop. I think if you're playing some kind of pirate docking slop deck.
It is a straw hat card. It's
It's
not,
pirate docking is a straw hat card. And
Dude,
it's like
that card is slop. But yeah, no. It's so what defines slop then? Is it just is it an engine or is it slop? Are we calling engines or are we calling engines now slop?
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
always been what slop is, right? It's just
Alright.
engine that could be put in any leader of it. You know what's funny about Pirate Docking 6? I watched the buyout happen in real time. Me and my buddy Jay Rich, shout out Jacob, we were play testing. He was watching me play Elbow and everything. He's like, what's a card I can use to build this deck if I want to build this deck in future? I was like, Pirate Docking 6. So we go on TCG Player. There's only 2 Pirate Dockings left for $1.80. And then
Yeah.
after that, now it's in at like $4 or $5.
Dude, I'm about to crack my OP15 sealed box and just see if I can get another
Dude,
pirate docking.
it's a
For
good
a
card.
$5 card.
It's a
You're gonna
Just want to get some
one.
more. Yeah,
so
that's
you
true.
don't think it needs a reprint?
It's a rare.
It is a
It's a
rare.
rare.
Yeah, you're gonna get like
it's just a
one.
good card. It's just It's
Nah,
a good card.
I think so. All right, before we go off to the next segment, one question: what are you guys playing for OP17? You're gonna play the
Elbow.
Yeah, All right.
100%.
What are you thinking?
Still on red ace.
Okay.
I still
Red
think,
red ace is a problem.
I think red ace. Yeah, I think red ace is a problem because like it doesn't lose to like the Linlin thing. Like establish a freaking double attack new game on board and like no matter how many times Linlin heals, I'm still double attacking.
Yeah.
I'm still doing double attack and then like you have to just and like when their board goes sideways, you're like, all right, cool. I hit into your life. You play over your new characters, and then like I play my new gate to raise myself to 8K, and then you play your Linlin. You have to play a Linlin over him, over a body. So then like you don't get to have rush, and then you get to swing. Basically, my whole idea was I probably buttered a lot of bullshit. Basically, I don't think Linlin can compete with Ace when Ace gets his engine rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my thing.
Linlin,
like it.
Linlin has some tough matchups for sure. That's gonna be in this meta.
I think
What
I'm
are
just,
you gonna play for the format?
I think I'm just gonna stick to Teach. I think
Yeah.
Teach is still fine.
It's
I
fine.
think that the leader effect is pretty good. I like the cards that are in it. Not really much support that I'm gonna be getting or anything like that, but I will tell you guys that I will be building rocks. I will be building Linlin, and I'm thinking as another side deck, I might be playing RG Luffy.
Can I just say real quick, because Rox has a broken card in Shiki, the 7 cost,
Yeah.
9K rush character, and minus 3K one of your opponent's attacks. One of the biggest reasons I add the 1 cost Loki event to Elbow was because of that card, because not only does Elbow is able to play that, it's also able to play the 1 cost 3K counter that if you rush 6 down, you can KO 2 6 or less. So the combo I did to help take advantage back against Rocks was I would drop that. Both the Shikis go from 7 to 6. I play that event and I KO both Shikis right then and there.
Oh, Nice.
No, another thing I was thinking about was I think Goofy still has some legs.
Yeah.
Because there's a Shiki common that's an impel down card.
Okay.
And it's like a 9 cost, like 10k, and it's just another name to do the restand event and to just kill your opponent.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. Like I said, big jungle format we got going on. It's going to be fun. Can't wait for the data. Can't wait to see what Flame's going to bring. And because that's going to be whatever wins that is going to be it, dude. That's it.
That's the meta.
There'll be a couple decks that in the top cut people, because isn't it like pods and then you get a final pod?
I guarantee you Flame. What are we getting? Any other cards after this before the event? I think this is going to be it,
This
right?
should be it, huh? Yeah.
It'll be
OP17.
like 10 Mihawks.
Oh,
yeah. You wanna get the over under on that, dude? I think at least 10 Mihawks in top 16.
If you prepare for it,
I'm calling it
that
now.
Shanks card is crazy.
I'm calling
that.
it now.
Yeah,
10,
that Shanks card
10
is
Mihawk,
ridiculous.
At least, if not 15, at least 10.
Mihawk will be
in
most
top
represented.
16.
That's a good prediction.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and listen to some ads or whatever, and then we'll go into Alexander's reading the room.
Let's do it. All right. Sorry for interrupting today's episodes, but we need to talk to you about your leader cases by Anchored Goods. Yes, Anchored Goods. Each leader case by Anchored Goods is designed to fit perfectly in your deck box, tournament legal, and features characters from your favorite animes. Use the link down below or use code Pop.1 at checkout to get 15% off your entire order. And thank you, Kevin and Anchored Goods, for sponsoring today's episode. Now back to the show.
You spend hundreds on booster boxes, trying to pull the card that you've been chasing for so long. But all you end up with is a bunch of commons and regrets. Well, make sure you head on down to Pop.1podcast.com. Guaranteed hits, zero bulk, and every tee is a 1-of-1 pull rate. The only pack you can't lose. We have many different colorways with the neon logo that you are oh so familiar with a special limited drop. And shuffle till you die. 1 year of the podcast, one website, one shirt. At a short print run. No reprints, no revival set. Once it's gone, it's gone. While you're down there, hit the email buttons. You can directly email Alex for Read the Room, sending your stories from all your locals and other TCG journeys. Or go ahead and send your deck to Bryan Ha, the deck doctor, and let Bryan resurrect your busted deck list. Pop1podcast.com. Check it out and stay in the loop. These shirts are not tournament legal yet.
The term scalper gets thrown around a lot, right? And there's a product that exists in One Piece that in theory should be for new players, but the way that card game companies nowadays design it, it's kind of incentivized that existing players and new players pick up the product. We're talking about structure decks, right? Starter decks. Starter decks are designed to have not only reprints of old cards, but they also come with new cards just altogether. And when you think about it from a company perspective, these starter decks would just sit on shelves and rot if it didn't come out with exactly new ideas and new cards. So with that being said, the question becomes, if someone buys 2 of each starter deck, because a lot of times the new cards that come in these decks are 2-ofs, is that considered scalping? Well, a friend of the channel, Stoney Baloney, she and her friend, they purchased 2 of each starter decks, a total of 24 starter decks each, and they posted a video of them opening their OP17 packs that came in it. And a lot of the comments came flooding in nonstop saying, oh, y'all are scalpers, I'm glad you didn't pull anything good. But in reality, they're players of the game, and they need to buy 2 of each starter decks in order to get these new cards, right? And my opinion is, if these products weren't designed to be built to be bought in 2-ofs, why would they only come with 2 of each of the new cards? It's designed specifically to get existing and new players to get 2 of each starter decks. That's not scalping. That's you being a player picking up cards that you need to play the game at a competitive level.
Well, you know, the term, like whenever her video went out, and it's a weird world nowadays because we have a lot of new people in this hobby. And the collector's side, you got a lot of new people that don't know anything about cards, but their friends taught them how to make money off of it. And you have people that play the game. You have all types of stuff going on, but it all kind of blends together on the internet.
Yes.
So when you're scrolling and you see a video of a whole bunch of structure decks on a table opened up and people just opening the packs, and you have, you know, a lot of people don't go to a profile and say, let me get to know this person and know everything about them so I can, before I judge them. It's like, no, you see a video of somebody opening structure decks and opening packs, and next thing you know, you and thousands of other people are just like, you scalper, this is why the game is ruined. You ruined One Piece. This is why Bandai is going to, you know, just all this stuff that, you know, attacking a real person. This is a real person.
A real player, too.
Yes, when she's on live, you know, always on live testing, showing footage of her locals, doing all this stuff. She's a content creator on Instagram.
Yeah.
And her and her friend, they had a total of 24 structure decks,
which is 2 of each
for each person. Right. And they were opening to get the SRs because Bandai only puts 2 SRs per deck.
Yeah.
And some commons are also only 2 Os.
Yeah.
Oh, they had new commons in there and stuff.
It's always 5 new cards. It's 2 SRs and 3 commons.
Yeah, okay.
And some commons are only 2 ofs, and some commons are 4 ofs.
Like the red Luffy deck only came with 2 stages.
So it brings the question: should players be buying multiple structure decks to get play sets of these cards?
They don't have a choice.
It's like, yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It goes back into what we were talking about earlier in the episode about the reprint situations, about how there's cards that are only available in certain items and events that that's the only way you can get them.
Yeah.
And this is one of those situations. Another question though, with that being the case, do structure decks need to have packs in them?
So they do the packs because in Japan, these starter decks are only just the starter decks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a little brick, and it just comes with the brick.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And they don't have a pack in it. The reason why they have the pack in America and outside of Japan is because of, I guess, like how they build the starter decks, you know? They have them set at a certain price. Because in Japan, you can buy the discounted like starter deck with just the brick, and it's like 500 yen or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And here in America, they have it priced at $12.99, and that's just across the board for like any of the starter decks. So just to fluff it up, they don't want to, and that's because, like, you know, not every starter deck is built the same. Because remember back in the day, in starter decks 1 through 4, I mean, I guess starter decks 1 through 4 is different because those were the first starter decks. But like the green Uta starter deck, that was the first time it came out.
Yeah.
That had reprints in it, and that had no packs. That didn't have a pack in it. The ST14 didn't have a pack in it. That was all brand new cards. The Zanji starter deck didn't have any. That was all new cards.
Yeah.
Any of those, like, you know, any that wasn't an EX deck.
Yeah.
So like 3 brothers or 3 captains, they were all brand new cards, no reprints.
Okay.
For the most part, I think Uta had a lot of reprints in it because of it was like from OP1 or 2.
Yeah.
They put inside of it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, they didn't have any reprints inside of it. This is a way for them to fluff up the starter deck value because they don't want to just print out a bunch of
if you look at the
commons.
that black Luffy, was it ST14?
Yeah.
That was sitting on the shelf for a while.
Yeah.
Until the Sanji in that deck actually saw a little bit of play, and purple black Luffy. That's the only reason people wanted those structure decks.
Yeah.
Other than that, they were sitting on the shelves. Now, do you think you guys, it's like a Bandai move saying, hey, you know, we don't want that again. We gave you guys a structure deck with all new cards, but the deck was it wasn't good, and people just weren't picking it up. It was just sitting there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we don't want this to happen again. Let's throw a pack in there.
Yeah.
Well, when they first did that, it wasn't the best thing either because it was the leader reprint decks.
Mm-hmm.
It was the one with
Dofi, purple Luffy,
Katakuri, Uta.
But those were reprinted leader starter decks though.
But they came with PRB1 before PRB1 was released. So everybody was legit scalping that because you were able to open a set that wasn't coming out. Dude, I wanted to say it was like 3 weeks.
It was like 2 weeks, yeah.
2 to 3 weeks. And the only way to open that, you were seeing people do like full box breaks, it looked like, because they were buying so many structure decks. Yeah. And at that time, that was crazy. That was like that wasn't our first like scalping experience with this game, but it was just, we can't even get these structure decks because of this. Because you guys put packs in it. And I remember the outrage was pretty wild. And it continued. You had the EX decks came with like their the alt art, you know, you get 3 cards, you can get the alt leader, you know, like the red Luffy deck where you could get the alt leader and then the new Luffy and Ace deck that just came out.
I think it was like,
and they introduced God packs and God decks in that one.
So silly.
Which is another thing that I think that's another topic, but it is what it is on that one. Do we think that it's such a weird thing because I do like having the packs in there. I like when I buy the structure deck, I get a little extra goodie to open the packs. But we know what this is bringing. It's bringing the scalpers are definitely scalping the structure decks for the packs.
Mm-hmm.
But when players are opening these and they have to open multiple to go ahead and get the extra SRs that are in the decks, they also get the packs.
They do.
She decided to open the packs.
It's good content.
And everybody was like, you are ruining this game.
Yeah.
You destroyed it. Like, she got attacked. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it fired me up because I'm just like, damn, now even the players can't even do nothing. Like, we got to stand in line and be in uniform before we get attacked, dude. And we actually play the game. We do the stuff. We do everything right. We do, honestly, what everybody would expect from a player. We open packs. We sleeve up our cards. We got the spell grounds. We got, what more do you want from these people, man?
It's so crazy.
It blows my mind.
I hate comparing to Yu-Gi-Oh, but dude, I miss even going off topic from a star deck going to a case. In Yu-Gi-Oh, you could open a case and it would just be like a cool thing.
Everybody would celebrate.
Everybody would
celebrate.
celebrate.
Oh, you open a case?
Yeah.
Let me get this.
But
off
if you do
of
that
bro.
in One Piece, like, wow, you're a piece of shit.
If you open more than one pack today, you're going to hell. You're done. That's how it feels, dude.
It's so
like,
weird.
At least on the internet,
careful,
like,
sure.
dude, and like even TikTok, we don't really open packs and do stuff on there anymore.
Remember when we did the case
selling stuff?
Yeah. Remember when you did the case opening for OP13?
Everybody was like turned up. It was fun.
Yeah,
we had a good time. It's crazy to me.
It's
now
crazy.
it also brings a question: if you're putting the packs in, do you guys got to put brand new cards in these structure decks? Like, can these structure decks just be like reprints?
I mean, if you make it just reprints,
I disagree.
Then you're pretty much selling an OP16 star deck for.
Does one of them
$17.
need to go?
No.
Leave it how it is, right?
I think leaving it how it is fine. This is the best way to do it because you gotta look at it this way too. The yellow category, the yellow kid deck this time around came with like promos from regional packs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like that was needed reprints, and like I think the red Luffy deck might have had a promo in it too. I believe if I remember correctly. I don't really 100% remember. There are cards in these starter decks that were needed like promo reprints,
like the Sabo promo.
Oh yeah, the Sabo.
The Sabo deck.
Well, it goes back to where this is all going, the term scalper. And I think people need to realize what a scalper actually is, okay? You are not a scalper if you buy a bunch of structure decks to get the cards out of the structure decks
that you want to play
and you open the packs, okay? You're not depriving people of anything because as a player in One Piece, and it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh where you kind of stick with one deck, you know? In One Piece, I have multiple decks.
Yeah.
I don't play a deck for a whole format and just throw the cards from my last deck away or sell them all away. No, I have all my decks in a box for whenever they come up again. It's like, oh, I had this built already. I'm ready to go. But all I need is these structure deck cards that are coming out to make the deck viable again.
Yeah.
I'm not a scalper because I'm doing that.
Nope.
Now, if I were to go to Walmart and fill my card up of every single display that they had there and then just put it in a big old Tupperware and threw it in my garage, that's probably a scalper.
Yeah.
Now it kind of touches the line between collector and stuff like that, and that is a fine line. There are some people that just collect sealed stuff, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And they don't have plans on selling it. They're just, the term collector is another term for hoarder. It's just, you're just a detailed hoarder. That's all it is. And it's not a bad thing to do. People have been collecting items forever. It's just a human thing to do. Mm-hmm. But some people do go to Walmart, pick up things from the cart, and before they're even back to their car to put their Walmart bags in their car, they're already posted on eBay or Facebook groups and stuff like that. That is a scalper.
To me, that is what a scalper is, right?
That's a scalper.
You are someone who buys sealed product with the intention of selling at a higher price.
It's just really hard to determine who is a scalper, who isn't.
The people standing outside of sports events I got $200 for your card. I got $300 for your card. Those are the scalpers.
Those are
the
scalpers.
People that sell tickets. That's where the term comes from. It's like sporting events and stuff like that. They buy tickets online and they stand outside the arena, or they use these new websites like Ticketmaster and all these things to resell the tickets. It's resellers. And the term scalper just needs to go away, and we just need to call it what it is, the resellers.
Yeah.
And you go to all these profiles, and it's just people that don't even know what they're talking about. They're not players in this game. You don't play this game, dude.
It's like we talk about scalping, you're wearing a gambler hat.
I know, right?
What do you know about it?
Yeah, it's like I know what's going on around here. We know what's going on around here. If I would have saw that video before it happened or before she got attacked or whatever, I wouldn't have sat there and be like, "Oh, what a piece of shit."
Yeah, but
what are you doing?
We know her too. We'd be like, okay, she's just doing a video where she opens up her star deck packs.
Yeah, and honestly, I probably should have done it too. I probably should have just opened because I bought 2 of each.
Yeah, I think every one of us did. The only ones I didn't buy was the yellow kit because I hate yellow, but I bought 2 of every other one.
I have every single one.
Yeah, I bought 2 every single
one. And
I
opened my packs. Guess what I pulled? SP Katakuri out of one of them.
Did better than me.
Let's go.
I only pulled SRs.
Nothing.
I didn't pull anything out of the other ones. Oh, no, I did pull 2 alt Borsalinos.
I pulled nothing.
Okay, you're doing way better than us.
I'll open more.
Do it. You won't.
I'll get more structure decks, and I'll take the bricks and just give them to locals, and I'll take all the packs. I don't care. I want more cards. Kill me.
So, but basically, basically,
what the fuck, dude?
I'll take it all. I'm tired of this.
Basically,
justice for Stoney Baloney, dude. We're gonna stand up and fight. And let's just should the structure decks have packs in them? Who cares?
Yes.
Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah,
it's a way to fluff up the pack. It's a way to fluff up the star deck pack without having to put a little 3-pack in it of all tarts. Should
structure decks have exclusive cards in them?
Yeah, I mean that's always been the case.
Right?
Yeah. Should structure decks have god decks? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. It's fun.
Certain decks. I mean, I think it's if they do it with every single one. No, absolutely not. That just
the
special ones. Yeah, who cares?
It was funny seeing a bunch of videos of people opening these star decks. Like, wait, am I gonna get a god deck?
Oh yeah, the new ones. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but if there was one out of the 3 things I don't like, it might be the god. But I don't. At the end of the day, who cares?
Yeah.
They're structured. I hate that they're being scalped because of the packs. Whatever. Everything's being scalped.
Everything.
But at the end of the day, you don't know what's going on. I see people that do open the structure. Like, they do buy the displays, and they do just get them for the packs, and you can see them throwing everything else away. Don't do that.
No. Donate.
But hey, if you are a guy, even if you don't play and you're thinking about playing, I advise you to go buy 2 of each structure deck.
I know.
I think that's crazy that you have a deck of every color, that you get to pick your play style, you get to see how you want to play and everything. Let's go. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think what you were mentioning earlier about Yu-Gi-Oh, like, how in Yu-Gi-Oh you couldn't really do that. In a game like One Piece or Magic or anything that's color based, it's more implied that you're gonna have multiple decks because you can build a deck of each color,
Yeah.
Realistically, you can build a deck of each color. I technically have a whole black Yamato deck, a whole black Emu deck just sitting in my closet,
Yeah.
And like I technically have I built RG Luffy. I'm letting Bryan Ha borrow my Mihawk deck, and I have like so many other different colored decks that just are just chilling around in my room,
Yeah, I currently have like 5 or 6 decks ready to build, and whenever friends come over and it's like, do you want to play against this? You want to play against this? I can, because I have them all built, and it's not just one color. Even though I tend to play one deck for long periods at a time when we're doing casuals, because this game is fun. You enjoy playing this game with multiple different decks. I could pull out any deck and just have a good time.
I mean, I know people that just buy the bricks.
Yeah.
I know, they're like, hey, when you guys if you guys have extra bricks, I just want to buy a brick. I don't care about having the whole thing. And, it's a little cheaper to do that.
I know a guy that would buy displays of the Ace Luffy deck, and he pretty much just did it for the promos. And he was like, hey, you want this brick? You can have it. Or, hey, you want this brick? $5.
And it usually goes that way. And, I mean, that's kind of like a sketchy line of, like, in the realm or whatever. But they're not reselling anything. They're not destroying the market because I don't know. It just blows my mind that we're to the point now that if you're opening packs online, then you are just the devil.
Some people just love to open packs, and maybe that's a different conversation we need to have, where it's a gambling addiction at that point.
It is. People forget that aspect of trading cards, and you're not evil because you want to open a pack online, and you're not
have a gambling problem.
Yeah, if your structured decks come with packs, hey, and you want to make content, you are a content creator, make the content. Who cares? I love watching people open
I can't
packs
lie.
on the internet.
There was a time where I was in Walmart. I had no intention of playing Red Shanks. I bought like a Red Shank starter deck or a Black Teach starter deck. Decks I will never play because I wanted the pack.
Yeah, but you still got them bricks to hold back in case you do want to buy them.
To be fair, when I had a friend that got into the game, I was like, hey, I got these 2 bricks of Black Teach. Let's build you a deck.
There you go. What do you do?
What do you do?
I mean, in defense of those starter decks, they had OP10 in them, and those have the Buddha Luffy, the crazy alt-art Luffy. So
I didn't even know that at the time.
I mean, those are totally worth it to buy.
Yeah, that's when I first got into the game. I didn't even know.
Royal Blood actually is like insane value right now.
I don't know. It's just crazy that you had a mob of people go and attack this person just because they were opening their packs.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. When you got these other people on the internet that people look up to, that's all they do is open packs. And it's like, well, what about those guys? It's like...
Yeah. Those whatnot sellers?
Yeah, well, those guys get destroyed already. Like those are the reseller scalper people that are those are. I don't know. If you see that whatnot logo, as soon as I see it, I just like lose a little bit of respect. I don't know what it is. I don't respect the platform.
Yeah,
the whatnot platform. But that's just me, and they've been around for a little while.
Did you ever do whatnot?
No, I didn't. I applied back when they first came out. And it was like an application thing to where you had to like get approved.
Yeah.
And I applied for trading cards and for comic books. And I think they just had so many like trading card streamers at the time that they were just like, oh, well, he applied for comic books. We're just going to approve him for this. And I was like, I don't want to auction comics. Oh, I got comics. I just don't want to do that. But then I thought about it. I was like, why don't I just do this myself? And that's when I started doing it on Twitch.
Yeah.
And it was more fun. But I don't do that anymore. Nobody should resell like that anymore. I don't know what to say about it. It's just, it gets weird when you're doing everything right and you get attacked on the internet. We've been there before.
Reselling, because, you got vendors, right? Like, being a vendor is not a crime.
It's not.
And it definitely feels like the lines get blurred, right?
And there's certain vendors, too. You can go to a card show and you can tell who's the Target guy that's sitting out at Target and stuff because they got...
a bunch of
blisters.
Yeah, they got a card. They got a card display in a gym. You know what I mean? Like that's just it. But then you go to the other ones that are selling the singles and stuff, and they're selling the play mats and all that stuff.
I think to me, like when I look for like a scalper is a bunch of sealed product on a little like plastic shelf and an AI slop banner.
Yeah.
As soon as I see that, I'm like,
well, and now the squishies. The squishy things. Yeah,
show it off. Show it off.
I mean, I got one here. My kids got them all over the house. The dumplings. And we got the Nitos and all that stuff. So, yeah, if you start seeing those, I don't know. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff at card shows. We saw Rolexes one time. Like, all time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these people got the money for it.
Yeah.
That was so funny. That was like, that's like up Josh's alley right there. He loved that shit.
It was cool to go to a card show in a casino one time. That was crazy,
that was really cool,
to be honest. But, yeah, well, thank you for filling us in on the structure deck madness.
Yeah, it's fun. I think this will be a cool way to do Read the Room. It doesn't always have to be emails, which don't get me wrong. If you have an email, click the link down below and send us an email if you want us to talk about one of your situations.
Or do it on the website.
That's what I meant. Click the link below for the website. But yeah,
okay.
I think talking about situations going on in card games in general would be a really cool way to improve and do more content for Read the Room.
All right, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into a special OP17 pre-release Bryan Ha's Deck Doctor.
So this week for Deck Doctor, I actually want to go over your pre-release decks and what cards you probably should be looking for. I provided Preston and Alex a huge list of cards that we're going to go over. We're probably going to go over like per color, by color, and just kind of go over some of the cards and just see basically like what are the best cards to pull out of your bulk. Your 6 packs.
I'm trying to find the picture. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it set up too. I'm not sure why my internet's not working on this phone. Oh, here it goes, actually. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, looking over it, there's a lot of good red cards. Some of them don't really work really well with the Rainbow Luffy leader. Like, for example, the 10 cost Newgate. That one only, that's a card that you probably want to pull out for your pre-release deck just because of the initial effect of if your opponent controls a character that's 10,000 power or more, it can only cost 6,
Yeah.
It's a really good way to just play out a cheap 12 cost for nothing. But you can't use the on play to give yourself a boost because your Rainbow Luffy leader will not be a mono red leader. Also, this is also implying that you're playing a Rainbow Luffy leader deck, by the way.
It would not. It wouldn't.
It would not. Rainbow Luffy leader counts as all colors and all types and everything.
So any mono effect just won't work.
Well, this specific Newgate leader says target your mono red leader would gain.
I was always under the impression that it was just like
everything,
but it's a rainbow color.
Yeah,
But it's a rainbow color though. It's technically it's a multicolor leader, so it wouldn't work. That's the ruling for it.
All right.
And
if you say so.
Yeah. And there's a couple of good cards in the red pool that I think are pretty good staples. So the Haruta and the Atmos, they're quite similar. They're both 4 costs, but they both on your opponent's turn they gain 3,000 power, so they go to 8k.
Oh, okay.
Or they go to 8k. I'm not sure if they gain I think the Atmos goes to 9k. But basically this makes them sticky bodies. They're a little bit stickier and you get to play them for cheap. So they get to stay around the board for a lot longer.
Okay.
The Ezo is really, really good. The on play effect if your leader's Newgate, to minus somebody by 6,000 power.
Okay.
And then you get character rush. That's just for all intents and purposes, that's a removal card.
Yeah.
You're gonna wait till your opponent rests somebody, then you just reduce and swing into it. The Jozu is really good because you play that, make your Rainbow Luffy leader counts as Newgate. You get to go and gain plus 2,000 power till the end of your opponent's next turn. That's a good way to just stay ahead of the curve. And let's see who else. Blomeko was really good. I thought the Blomeko card was really good. This is a good card in general. Dawn times 2 when attacking, you get to reduce somebody by 4k. So again, another removal type card. The Ace also just a removal type card. The Marco is a sticky body, and when it's KO'd, you discard a wipe your card to revive it. Basically, it's a sticky body to play. You don't mind if you turn him sideways. And the Newgate event, the 1 cost Newgate event, is really good. So what that card does is it gives your Whitebeard leader or character plus 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah,
I think it's 3,000. But it also gives one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 2,000 power for the turn.
Oh, okay.
So that's a really good card to, I think, if you pull some of these cards in your pool, definitely add it. And most of these cards that I'm going to be showing off are mostly, for the most part, commons and rares, because that's the most of the time that's what we're going to pull. But if you pull in the green pool, if you pull the 10 cost Shanks, immediately throw that in. No, don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Immediately throw that in. Other cards that I would consider you should grab into the green pool is the Howling Gab. It's an 8 cost, 8,000 power, 1k counter, which is a crazy stat line to be honest. I have not seen an 8 cost character with a 1k counter.
Yeah.
That wasn't a vanilla, and this one has built-in banish, and it has an effect on play where it rests somebody. I think it's 6 costs or lower, so really good. Building Snake, also another kind of it's a sticky body in the sense of that it has an on KO effect that's really relevant. If it's a 4 cost 5,000 power, but if it's KO'd, it can KO a rested 6 cost or lower character on your opponent's side. So basically, it'll just revenge kill anybody whoever killed it. It can revenge kill somebody else.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, unless your opponent attacks with all their leader.
Okay.
The Ben Beckman's a rare, really good. I mean, this card's broken. This
probably one of the better.
Yeah, this is probably one of the better. Yeah, one of the better rares to pull for sure. Bonk Punch and Monster. This card is insane. It's a blocker too. is a 1-cost blocker. On play, you get to KO I believe it's a 7 cost or 8 cost or 8,000 power. It KOs somebody on play, which is a removal card effect, which is really hard to come by in the game. In the pre-release pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not that many. Another card I think is pretty good is the Luffy card, the Monkey D. Luffy card. It's on play you can rest a Dawn to give it rush, kind of like the starter deck Luffy from Ace and Luffy,
Mm-hmm.
And then it has an activate main effect where if you have like 5 cards less in your hand, you get to restand a Dawn. Really good just to get more use out of your Dawn later on in the game, especially if you're countering aggressively, And then you get to give this guy rush too, which also there's not many cards that have rush built in the pre-release kit. Most of them are character rush. So this is one of the better ones, especially for an early character. Moving on to the events for the green card. The Shanks card, the Allow Me to Save Face card, crazy. It's literally a gravity blade for green.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's you rest it's a 1 cost, you rest 6 Dawn, and you get KO 2 your opponent's 6 cost characters, rested characters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but it also has a counter to give your leader plus 3,000. So it's a modular event. Really, really good, Like imagine if Gravity Blade also had that stipulation to where it can just, 1k counter out of it. The 0 cost event for the Shanks also, I think it's a really great card. It's a 0 cost event and it has a counter, right? But how it's worded is you can rest up to 4 cards. You don't have to rest Dawn. You can rest your leader. You can rest a stage. You can rest, anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can use that to rest any 4 costs or lower on your opponent's side. That can get rid of a chump blocker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could rest Dawn, but the fact that the card says you can rest cards means you can rest literally just whatever the heck you want. And that's it for the green pool. For the blue pool,
there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
The rocks cards are crazy. And most of the rocks cards are commons and rares. So that's another thing. The new gate, if you pull this new gate, I think it's an auto include. This card's crazy,
Okay.
It's on play you draws a card, which is already nuts. But then once per turn on your opponent's attack or when you attack, you can discard a card to, I think it's a white rocks pirate card, to make your leader gain 3,000 or make your opponent your leader gain 3,000. So you can make your leader get over some big buys just discarding a card. The Ganzu card, really good card in my opinion. It's God, let me just try to read it one more time. It's kind of small on my side. Can y'all see it?
Which one?
The Ganzu. Ganziu.
Oh, yeah. No, it's blurry.
It's blurry. Okay, we can skip that for right now. The Captain John card. It's a mini Captain Kidd, and I think this is a really good card to put in your pool. Something to play early, and you can rest itself. It has an activate main to rest itself, so it's like a pseudo blocker in a sense. I think it's a really good card to play, in general. And then the next card, the Kyo card in the rocks from the rocks deck, is removal protection by effects.
Okay.
So you can discard 2 cards to protect one of your characters, and then on play it draws a card. So it's just a way to cycle your hand, and also it's a 2 cost 4,000 power. So just 1 Dawn investment, you can literally hit your opponent, for 1 Dawn investment for a 2 cost. Kind of good stat line in my opinion. The Gloriosa, it's a 3,000 worlds on legs and it has blocker on it. It's good. Yeah. The Shiki card, this is the SR in my opinion that makes the rocks deck goes crazy.
It's so good.
And the Shiki card is one of the few cards. Well, actually, there's not a few cards, but there's a lot of cards in this set that have character rush, and this is one of the better ones in my opinion. So if you think about it, how the Shiki works is that it minuses somebody by 3,000 power.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, your Shiki's technically attacking for 12k.
Yeah. Because you can do it on attack or when attack.
Exactly. And then the Charlotte Linlin, it's a generically good card.
Such a good card.
And it's like a rare, I think. So that's just another good card to add in your deck. The Stussy card, I think this card's really broken. It's a good stat line, 3/5. You can play it pretty early. If you're going first, you play it on your second turn, and you get to free somebody, and then you can activate main every single turn, just rest it, and just constantly just protect, stop an attack, basically.
Silly.
You gotta rest 3 Dawn, rest this character.
Yeah, but it's towards the end of the game, you can use it to to like stop attacks.
And also,
and there's no stipulation on the character you can stop, just up to one of your opponent's characters. So
Exactly.
yeah,
that's good.
And I see you also got Ganzui, and that card makes your leader 6,000 to the end of your opponent's next end phase. That's
that's
really
right.
good.
So it's kind of like Jozu in a sense,
Yeah.
That's also one of the other good cards. And then the 2 Rock 0-cost events are actually really crazy. They're both they're both just 2K counters for rocks for your Rocks leader.
Your
Since
Luffy leader.
the Luffy will be Rocks, But the first one right here, it gives your Rocks leader unblockable.
That's pretty
so
good.
it'll give your Luffy unblockable, so you can get past blockers for the end game. And it costs 0. So like, you know how
well, don't you have to rest on?
Oh wait,
is it just is it just free?
You rest 1 Dawn.
You rest a Dawn and your Rock sees about gains unblockable.
I mean 1 Dawn for unblockable.
It does have counter on it too.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
saying that
And what's that, a common or
leader and character with Rocks Pirates
that's
types.
an uncommon?
Yeah, it's an uncommon. I think most of the Rocks cards are uncommons for these events. And then this event is really good too. It's a rest. I believe it's rest 5 of your Dawn. It's a 0-cost, and you bounce back a 6-cost. So you can play on curve, and you can just bounce back one of your opponent's 6-cost characters on curve. And then the stage right here, full lead. It's generically good. It's just it turns your breaks into 1Ks basically. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good event to play. Moving on to the purple cards, Aramaki is a crazy blocker. That's a common in this set. It's first off, it has built-in blocker 7,000 power, 7 cost 8,000 power, built-in blocker. On play, you dominate 1 to draw a card, and then you can blow up some weenies, which is really, really good for Aramaki. The fact that you can just draw a card is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then the King, Queen, and Jack card from the Kaido deck are all, in my opinion, insane. The King card is a blocker, 9 cost 10,000 power, and you can rest on your opponent's turn when they attack. You can rest one of your you can return a Dawn, trash 1 card from your hand, and then you gain 2,000 power. It's actually kind of wicked cracked. And it's a blocker, it's 10,000 power, it's actually nuts. The Queen is really good in my opinion. It's a built-in banish, 9 cost 10,000 power built-in banish, which is just nuts to play. And then on play, Dawn -1 to target 2 of your opponent's 5 cost characters to freeze them for the turn, basically. So you're blocking 2 attacks, you know what I mean? This is like a mini Luna, in a sense, where it's just freezing your opponent's board. Another card that I thought was... I'm going to go over the Jacks real quick. The Jack is a character rush character, again, like I mentioned. And then it has the on-play Dawn -1 to give one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power. So, again, in a sense, it's attacking for 12k, in a sense.
Yeah.
And has character rush, so that's really good. It's a nice removal piece. The Sasaki is a really good card. It's a 2k counter, but it has an effect that you trash 2 cards from your hand and you ramp 2 rest, or is it 2? I think it's 2 rested Dawn. So you get to skip a whole turn basically. You get to go to your next turn 1 whole turn earlier than your opponent could, which really helps out the deck. And it's a 2k counter, so it's really, really good. I definitely would recommend that. The Yamato card, the 3 costs 1,000 power. It's a blocker and it's a Bond Clay effect. On play, just ramp a Dawn rested. Crazy good, for the early get the Dawn up. I think these purple cards are kind of be really wicked. The Kaido, the Row, I think I've sobered up card.
Yeah.
It's a counter. It's a 0-cost counter event. It's a simple, 0-cost trash 1 card from your hand and gain 3,000 power, But it has a trigger, which is actually kind of insane. It's
draw 2.
Yeah, Dawn -1, draw 2. Kind of crazy trigger, you know what I mean?
That is a wild trigger, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then another thing with the other, I think I put in another Kaido event. It's a 1 cost. You rest 3 of your Dawn cards. You trash 2 cards from your hand. You ramp 3 Dawn. And then it's modular. It has a Dawn -1 counter. You give one of your leader characters plus 4,000 power, which I think is just a stupid card in my opinion. It's a blast breath. It's a blast breath. It's a power creep blast breath, and you can ramp 3 Dawn, which is actually an absurd amount of Dawn to think about. If you think about it. Moving on to the black cards, the Sanji card. You might not ever get the effect off to gain the plus 2,000 or 3,000 to go to 5k, but the on play to draw 2, discard 2, early cycle, really good.
Yeah.
The Chopper is a 2k counter, but it has unblockable on play, so it's 1 Dawn unblockable. The Zoro is it's a 2k counter as well, but this one you can return 3 cards from your deck to protect from your trash. 3 cards from your trash, return to the bottom of your deck to protect one of your characters from being KO'd by events.
Okay.
I think it's just
effects.
removed. It's just
removed by effects. So it's a really good protection removal,
Yeah.
And then the Gum Gum Kong Gun. This one is the black variant of Gravity Blade.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1 Don. You rest 6 of your other Don cards, and then you KO 2 your opponent's 6 cost characters or whatever.
Well, the only issue with that one is you do have to have a card with the cost of 12 or more in the field.
Yeah, that's the stipulation. So like, if you pull the green one, play the green one over the black one. Yeah. But if you happen to pull enough Elbaf cards that are giants that can get to 12 costs, like the Loki SEC, definitely play the Loki SEC with this one. You know, it's really good.
It would have to be specifically the Saul and the Loki.
Yeah, or it's any giant.
Yeah,
it's not just Saul and Loki. It's like any giant, because Dorian Brookie also gain 12 costs too. Gerd gains 12 costs. And,
I got my elbow brain going.
And move on to, and then I guess real quick I'll go over the SEC Loki because
you put that by the yellow.
Yeah, it's generically good. We already know what this card does. You know, on play you just KO any 4 cost characters or lower, and it's any number of them. And then on your opponent's, like, it gains the 12 costs, and on your opponent's turn it gains like 3,000 power. So it's a really sticky body.
Yeah. To
begin with, so like it's gonna be good. You know, but move on to the yellow cards. The yellow cards are gonna be. I think the yellow cards are pretty sweet. The Caribou card's pretty cool. Mainly for the trigger. The activate main part, you probably won't ever use it too often, but it's a good way to like get unstarved.
Yeah.
If your opponent's starving you out. Because how most of these pre-release decks play, it's you're controlling the board. You're trying to control the board for the most part. So, what was it? Most time you get starved out. Playing this Caribou card to grab a life card, it's just a way to get unstarved and get some cards into your hand that your opponent wasn't hitting you with.
Okay.
Charlotte Katakuri. This one is a really good one. This one's a common. This is like Sweets Commander, the 3 Sweets Commander card.
Yeah.
But it on playing your turn, it heals you, and it gives one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power, and it costs 6 and it's 4,000 power. But like, you know, it's mainly for the fact that in and of itself if you look at it, it's a 6 cost that heals you and reduces one of your opponent's characters by 3,000 power for you to run over.
Yeah.
So really good thing. Charlotte Cracker also just a 3 cost heals you, you know, and it's a 1K counter. The Brule, in my opinion, is really good. It's a blocker, and then like it has a really good trigger where it rests one of your opponent's 6 cost characters or lower. So it's like a Bege almost, you know what I mean? Or like what's the one that you play in Teach? Vasco Shot?
Vasco Shot,
yeah. So it's like a Vasco Shot. Really good Vasco Shot. The Pudding, I think we've seen this one. On play, discard a trigger, draw 3 cards. That's busted.
Yep.
You'll probably never use the trigger because it just searches a Big Mom Pirate card, but like that's not the point. The main point is that you're going to use the on play to draw 3. But that's if you have enough trigger cards, you know. There are a lot of cards that have trigger in this pre-release. Like in this set, there's a lot of cards that have trigger, so it's not too bad to play the Pudding. Okay. And then the Sweets Commander General is I believe it's the SR for the yellow deck.
Yeah.
It does the same thing as like the Charlotte Katakuri, but it in Cracker and everything. But basically, it does like all 3 of them combined. You have to like rest 2 more Dawn cards, and then you heal a life, you draw a card, you mine someone by 3,000 power.
Yeah.
It's kind of just crazy. And then the Linlin cards, this 1 cost one this one gives you unblockable as well. Mm-hmm. And it's also counter to, you know, give your Charlotte Linlin plus 4,000 power. So your Luffy leader will always be a Charlotte Linlin. So it's a 4,000 power. It's a Rad Beam.
Okay.
And a unblockable. And then Master Saber. I thought this one was really interesting. This one is just a generic 1 cost. Give one of your Charlotte Linlins plus 4,000 power. And it has a good trigger too. Where either your opponent this one's really funny. Your opponent discards up to 3 cards, or else if they don't, they have to KO one of their 6 cost or lower bodies.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
Yeah, so that's a really good trigger card. That's a good card to include in your deck, mainly for the trigger and for the counter.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's about it. These are just like some of the commons and rares that really stuck out to me the most.
Yeah.
You know, and I think some of these commons and rares would really do your deck good, on top of just getting every 2K counter, on top of getting most of all the blockers, you know, and just putting it in your deck. From when I looked through the set, I didn't really see that many vanilla, like, you remember the old vanilla stat line where it's like a 4 cost, 6,000 power, 1K counter, you know?
Yeah.
There's none in this set.
Really?
Yeah, they only have the 2K counter vanillas.
Yes, yeah.
So there's no vanilla of that old vanilla stat line. The only vanilla stat line ish of that type is the Rocks Pirates, where they have they're 2 higher than their cost.
Okay.
So
so this is a very Rainbow Luffy format.
This is a very and this is a very Rainbow Luffy format. If your locals is doing the Rainbow Luffy leader, this is a great way to learn some of the card effects, and I highly recommend doing the Rainbow Luffy leader. If your locals is telling you that you can play whichever leader, play the Sanji.
Okay.
The Sanji is gonna be just crazy crack, especially if you pull that new gate. It's gonna be stupid good.
Yeah.
And then the next best one would be to play Shanks, the green Shanks.
It's just generic.
Yeah.
Just generic. Yeah. It's just power crep Bonnie. Like before, I would have said Bonnie, but now like you can just play Shanks. Just discard a brick, freeze a guy.
Green has always been good at these pre-releases.
I think well how pre-releases are played usually, it's like I mentioned earlier, it's board control.
Yeah.
For the most part, you're just trying to board control your opponent and get to a point where they have no cards on hand, no cards on field, and then you can start hitting their life, and like they're gonna take every single life.
Well, I think that people should definitely look at these. So whenever you're going to these pre-releases, go ahead and look at these images, look at the video, screenshot what you want to screenshot and all that stuff so you can bring it there. But you're not going to find all these cards. That's the thing. You want to have a good little list, but after you go through your cards, after you open your packs and all that stuff, try to find, these cards and any other cards that you might think are good. And then, start finding your 2Ks, anything with like blocker on it, stuff like that. Or, once you're out of those options, then you just start reading everything else and just seeing what you think could work, 1K counters,
with good effects.
like that. Yeah. All that stuff.
Yeah.
If you do pull an SP or one of these new crazy Emperor SPs or the new crazy Rocks and Luffy card and all that stuff, go ahead and get a sleeve and a top loader. Go ahead and put that up. Do not play that in your deck because it's not that serious. Do not damage a card or do anything like that because
I don't know, that winner Luffy could win from these events.
Speaking
if you pull that new like crazy Straw Hat Luffy, Gear 5 Luffy and everything, do not put that in your deck.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
The super parallel crew leader.
Not the leader.
Yeah.
Even
with the leader.
Run home.
But even
you won.
Yeah. For real. But even to go off of it, for a pre-release, like I also want to just give out some ideas of what you should bring. So you should probably get a deck box ready, and this is what I do. I get a deck box ready. I have 40 sleeves because you have to build a 40 card deck from the 6 packs that you get.
Yep.
So I will get 40 sleeves ready. However that can be. I will get 10 Dawn cards. If you don't have 10 Dawn cards, they just made the starter deck. So you probably have 10 Dawn cards from there. Just grab 10 Dawn cards if you're not using the ones from your main deck.
Yeah.
And bring dice. Bring little if you use the little counters. The little labels,
Also bring an Anchor Goods leader loader.
Yeah, bring an Anchor Goods leader loader.
You have to have that.
Wear your Pop.1 hand shovel till you die t-shirt.
Yes, you have
to
have
any
that.
Pop.1 t-shirt.
Because you'll win if you're wearing it.
You'll definitely win. Like there is no doubt about it that you are going to win.
I'm making a guarantee.
If you want to get the winner Lego Luffy hand shovel till you die t-shirt with an Anchor Goods leader loader,
you're good.
It.
Yeah. You've already won.
There's no way that you're going to lose.
Your opponent's going to be too scared. They're going to
be terrified.
They're going to be like, yeah.
they're going to be like, you listen to the deck doctor, so I know you're going to
win. Exactly. If you show up with a Spellground, hand shuffle till you die t-shirt,
yes.
Anchor leader loader's case,
yes.
Dude, your opponent is going to be tail between their legs. They're going to run out the door.
You also have to be subscribed to the Pop.1 podcast.
You do have to be
like, there's no way around it.
You do have to be subscribed.
No, but in all seriousness, I do buy a new pack of sleeves every pre-release I go to, and I just use the the box that the sleeves come in. I just use that as my deck box for the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, bring in a deck box, bring a play mat, and everything else that we just said.
Just raw dog it,
and you'll win.
You'll win.
Do not raw dog your pre-release deck. Oh my god.
No, you're gonna lose. No. You will lose.
Can't even shuffle.
You can riffle shuffle. Yeah, so you can riffle shuffle. Imagine someone riffle shuffles their super alt parallel crew Luffy.
It's how it was made. I'm gonna.
Cody would do that.
I don't know about that.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Cody likes money more than he likes
Yeah.
Then like that. He probably,
if you pull that, just you don't even need to play the pre-release. You got your Lego Luffy promo, you got your 2 Don, and you got the craziest card in the set. So
yeah, but
I
want to win the Lego Luffy winner card though.
Just go home. Just go home.
That's Pop.1's advice. Just go home.
Just go home. You're done. You won.
There's nothing else for you to accomplish. It's over.
Just go home.
I think the that super parallel crew card is like the most like rarest card to get.
That's what they said. Well, it's the most rarest ever. This is the
it's the rarest card ever.
This is the rarest rarity ever.
We don't know what's anything anymore. It's getting past us, everybody.
Yeah. They said that like on the One Piece channel.
I bet they did, dude. I bet they did. Anyways, all right. Well, thank you, Deck Doctor, for your insight on pre-releases. I loved it a lot.
I did too.
Yeah, I like the reading in the room a lot too.
That was fun.
Yeah,
it was
I
fun.
like being here.
I like being here too.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
We're having that's the I guess the key word of the episode today is fun. Are you having fun?
I'm always having fun.
Do you feel good?
One Piece is fun.
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
I don't know what I'm feeling anymore. Shout out the card show yesterday, C2 card show. That was fun.
Yeah.
We did that, and shout out to everybody that came up. We took some pictures, signed some play mats, did some cool stuff. Hopefully we do more with them. Yeah. We like that. Before we get out of here, I guess let's talk about this giveaway again. We're still talking about it. You know what we're talking about? This 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's all we want.
Well, we might be adding some more. I know, Brian, you donated some illustration boxes.
We have 2 illustration boxes so far. Maybe some slabs, maybe some stuff like that.
Maybe some merch.
More merch, all that stuff. And shout out to our Spotify listeners. They they let us know that they're there. They're strong. We got comments. We're almost monetized on there. So if you do have Spotify, go give us a follow on there.
Yeah.
Leave a comment, say what's up. Even if you're listening here, just go over to Spotify and say what's up.
And if you're on Spotify, if you could do us a huge favor, drop us a like, comment, and if you aren't subscribed to YouTube, please subscribe to us YouTube. We'd appreciate that greatly.
Yeah, I do. When they comment on there, I'm like, well, hopefully you're in the giveaway. They're like, oh, we're there too. So the Spotify people are aligning. So if the YouTube people can just help us with the Spotify stuff, we'll have a big,
conglomerate.
Yeah, something. But yeah, the giveaway's going, guys, and shout out to Spotify. We might do something for Spotify real soon. But right now, we got to get 5,000 subscribers on YouTube.
So close.
We could be at 4K by the time this episode drops. If not, we're very close. And dude, it feels so good. It just feels good. Thank you. I want to say thank you every episode, but thank you.
Thank you. Anchor Goods, leader cases by players for players. Use code POP1 at checkout for 15% off your order. Link is in the description. Check out pop1podcast.com to get that. Oh, I'm sorry. Anchor Goods, leader cases by players for players. Check out the link in the description. Use code POP1 at checkout for 15% off. If you want to win, you definitely need these leader cases so that way you can play with your leader in style.
Yep.
And if you want to win even more, don't forget to check out pop1podcast.com. Get your t-shirts, Ninja Warrior Pop.1 t-shirts, and your regular Pop.1 t-shirt logo, as well as submitting your deck list to me, the Deck Doctor, or to Alex's Read the Room, where we can read your room and make sure we can cover your story for the week.
Would love
Definitely. That would be so awesome. And everything in the description is also on the website. So if you just don't want to go down below and click links, just go to pop1podcast.com. It's all there.
It's all there.
Ready for you to do what you do. And that was episode 52 with my crew.
I like
your
that.
pirate super crew.
Yeah, pirate crew, ninja crew, Yu-Gi-Oh crew. Are we a team? Are we getting jerseys? Are we?
No, I'm saying like for Naruto.
We should
Naruto's
make
not
new jerseys.
Oh, we're like
Team 7 or whatever.
Team 0.
We should make new jerseys. Let's just rock.
We should not make new jerseys.
We're never.
We're gonna have jerseys at the Flame Fruit. They're gonna be loud and obnoxious. They're gonna have we're gonna be a billboard for everything. So. And it's all going to be fake because we don't have real sponsors. We only have one real sponsor. It's all going to be fake ones that I make. And it's going to be fun. But anyways, thank you guys for listening to Pop.1 Podcast. We're just a podcast of 3 dudes that love cards and love talking about cards. You're not a scalper if you're buying structure decks, but you are if you're filling your garage up. You guys got anything else to say before we get out of here?
Should we talk about if you're looking to advertise? We
we're going to be having a package out soon. We still
Okay.
got some stuff to work out, but we are looking for new sponsors, not really affiliates. So if you're like a group that has like a link and we get like a percentage type of deal, we're looking for more people to actually sponsor the videos. So that'll be coming out soon. And you can go to Pop.1 Podcast Business at gmail.com. It's the first time we talked about that one. Pop.1 Podcast Business at gmail.com. If you have any inquiries to bring to us, we will check them out. And if you don't hear back from us, we didn't like it or we didn't see it. So shout out to something new that we're doing to add to the pile of
Pop
a
One.
lot. We got a lot. Oh my God. But we are getting hyped up for Dallas. In the next few episodes, be prepared to start listening and hearing from who we're going to be sitting down with. I think you guys are going to be very excited. Because after the Flame Fruit, I was telling Brian this the other day, we're going to have like every other day a video is going to be coming out. So for you people that fiend for Pop.1, like, oh, I can't wait another week, or oh, you guys only did a 2 and a 40-minute video this week. Where's the 3.5 hours? We wanted that. Or we thought you guys were going to go harder and give us a 5-hour episode. No, we're just going to give you like 5 episodes in a week.
Yeah.
Maybe not in a week.
Yeah, maybe not in a week.
Like 10 days.
Yeah.
Within 10 days.
Yeah, the time span of 2 weeks, roughly.
We're going to have to get an editor. That's how crazy it's about to be.
Yeah.
So shout out that. All right. Anything else, boys?
Live your life, buy your cards, have fun.
I love that. What about you, Brian?
Hand shuffle till you die.
Fuck you, man.
Winning is fun, you know? Winning is fun.
Oh, God. Okay. I love it. All right. Love you guys. See you later.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.